going to Italy in 2015. Whoa! Fantastic! Who's been to Italy before? And who's never been? Great. Now. Dominic's roots go back to Ischia, which is an island in southern Italy next to Capri. And he says he was actually created in Ischia, but born in America.
Yeah, me.
yeah. And his company, Tour Italy, now does customized trips, group trips, escorted tours. Tour Italy Now. It's a fantastic website, just full of up-to-date information. They're on Facebook. You can always find great things that are happening in Italy if you go to their site, and great offerings for your travels to Italy. Look in their archives for their tips for places and restaurants, etc.
Travel agent or a tour operator like us, how do you go about doing it? Now it's estimated that to go yourself, you certainly can go online. You can certainly book as much as you want. The issue is it takes a long time to research, right? So we've estimated that it takes between 20 and 40 hours of research to do it. Now, some people might be super quick and might be able to get it done in 10 hours, boom, find something online, book it, especially like an escorted tour, which would be easier. But if you're trying to customize a tour on your own online, be ready to spend a lot of time doing research. So if you're okay with that, online booking is fine. If you need some expertise, not such a great idea. So one of the things is, of course, the hours of research, and also a lot of people want support while they're in Italy, right? If you book it online by yourself, then you really are by yourself. When you go there, if there's a problem, I can't tell you how many calls we get, right, Steve, as well, where someone says, hey, I got to this hotel, I don't like it. Or I got to this hotel, this room is not good, or I don't want this particular room. So we book so much with those hotels and we have such good relationships that we can call up and say, hey, listen, client's not happy, move somewhere else. If you book online, you're not going to get the same service, so that's going to be missing. Same thing when we go there, sometimes we actually give people cell phones so they can call us. And access to us in different ways, so they can get the support they need. Sometimes people are like, hey, I missed my transfer. Okay, get a taxi, this is how you do it, or we'll send someone over right away. So again, it depends how much. If you're very adventurous and you don't care about the support side of it, then again, online booking is a good idea. If you want the extra layer of support, then having a tour operator support you is a big deal. Another thing is people think if I book online, I'm going to save a lot of money. That's another thing we get all the time. And that's not true all the time, because when a retail client books online, they actually pay retail prices for it. Now you might be able to get in there and get some really good pricing, miles, and there's all kinds of things you can do. But if you're booking retail, you're not always going to save money, because we have wholesale rates, right? So it really nets out at about the same. So sometimes we've seen you can book a trip and we can book it for you, and it could be the same exact price, but you have all that support wrapped into it, right? So that's another consideration if you're thinking, let me book it on, should I book it online, or should I book it with a tour operator or a travel agent? Another piece is just pure expertise. Priscilla's here today. She's our lead person that helps with tours, and she books, I don't know how many of you, she's back there in red if you have any questions. But she books, I don't know how many a day, right? So there's just a big difference, or trying to book it yourself for the first time. So just pure volume and pure understanding, where you're going, why you shouldn't go there. I mean, we can't tell you how many people we have that come to us and say, we want to do this, and that, and it's completely unrealistic, but they've never been there, so they don't know that, right? And so we have to do a lot of expectation management to make sure that we can give them their dream trip, even though sometimes they don't know what their dream trip is, right? Like Kathy was saying, you need at least 3 days. Some people are like, I want to go to Rome for a day, I want to go to Florence for a day. Like, oh, wait, that's not the way it works. And another big thing is just inside information. We're very plugged into what's happening in Italy. There was an unfortunate situation that happened, and we try to help the person later on, but she booked a trip, but it was just a story. Her dream was to see the Fontana di Trevi. And she went there and it was closed, right? So it was like, you know, talking about a buzzkill there, right? So it's that kind of unfortunate things can happen when you don't have inside information. And now you can get that information, but there's so many layers of information. People usually just say, I'm going to book a hotel, and I'm going to book my flight, I'm going to book my hotel, and then I'll wing it from there, right? So especially with things that you want to see, right? So if you don't book your museums in advance, you're going to wait a long time, right? So you really need to know where you want to go, and you really need to kind of take it one step at a time. And again, the difference between booking online and booking with a tour operator, or like someone like Priscilla, is she'll know already. She'll be like, hey, this is what we need to do. This is how we need to do it. Am I out of time? Sorry. So I'll wrap it up. That's all I have for.
No, that's great. No, it's a big topic.
It's a big topic.
It's a big topic, and you know, you could save a lot of time by going through a tour operator, I think, and dealing with some of these experts here.
Yeah.
Dominic, what do they serve at Ischia that's fabulous?
A lot of fresh fish there, right? Anything. I mean, when I was, we used to actually go. You can go to the fishermen, and they're pulling the fish out like the squid, and they just give you the squid right there. So you know, something like that. But I'm a gelato guy, right? So give me a gelato, and I'm happy.
Yeah, you're pretty safe with that all over.
Exactly.
Oh, okay. Well, so we're fed, and we're thinking about planning and how we're going to do it. And now we're ready.
Yeah, have you been to Amalfi Coast, obviously? Ischia, Capri, and those areas there?
That's a good time to go.
It's just, you take the train right now. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Naples, go to Naples.
Yeah.
So I think Naples gets a bad rap, right? People try to stay away from Naples. But Naples is a beautiful, beautiful city. And it was interesting because my wife and I went last year, and she was like, oh my God, I love Naples. I need to go back. It really is a beautiful city. I would say, are you going to also be going to other places?
I was going to Rome.
Okay, so it's a loaded question because Naples alone, you could spend a couple days, 2-3 days. There's tons and tons to see, and you'll love it. But then the outs like Amalfi Coast, Ischia, Capri.
He said Capri and Pompeii.
Pompeii,
So
yeah.
those are the two other places. Yeah.
So maybe Ischia, yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I think you need a week. You want to know how long?
Yeah, 5 days.
Yeah. No, because I mean Capri.
È un video, quindi possiamo fare la foto dopo però. Testa di Capretto! Hi everyone, welcome to the New York Times Travel Show. Here we are in the Italy section, saying hi to friends. Big turnout here today, tons of people, and it was a great event. Everyone had a great time, and I think a lot of good information was discovered and talked about. So we're glad we came, and I hope everyone got a lot out of it today. Thank you. Everyone, welcome to the New York Times Travel Show. The event went great. It was a wonderful event, and here we are in the actual expo. If you can see it. There's a huge turnout. There's a massive turnout, and I think everyone had a great time, and everyone got the information they wanted. So we're happy we showed up, and who knows, maybe next year we'll get a booth, or maybe we'll just do the event again. But thank you everyone for joining, and we're offering 10% off. So please go to our website, sign up, and talk to Priscilla or one of our other travel experts. And she ran away from the camera. And we're glad to help you. Thanks.